Welcome to Challenge 8 for the Snake Project. We're going to explain what's expected of you for this challenge um, and give you some of the pointers that you'll need to complete it. Alright, so for Challenge 8, we're going to be adding some functionality to an already existing game that I made. So we have this game right here. It basically has blocks falling from the sky, and then we have a little block here at the bottom that we can control with the left and right, um, like with the left and right arrows. Okay. Now, if you want to slide all the way to the one end, you can press the space bar, and then the left and right will get you there faster. And if you want to stop in the middle of a slide, you just press the up arrow, and you can slide and get places faster. Okay, so that's the code that's already existing, and that's what all this code right here does that we give you. Okay, I know there's a lot. Don't worry too much about the details. I mean, some of them are similar to what we've done in the past with like the key down function right here. Key up is a little bit different. You won't have to worry about all those details for your snake project. The main things that we're going to implement in this challenge are the painting of the score and the catching of the food. This will be similar to eating your food in the snake project, but what we want is when a food lands on top of the block right here, then we want it to just stick and increment the size basically. Okay. So this is what it looks like right here. See the block right here. You can go and you can catch food like that. And then the code already exists where if you catch 3 in a row, it'll disappear and it'll increment your score. Okay, so the score you don't have to worry about too much. The score variable, or when to increase the score, you don't have to worry about because it's already made basically. What you will have to worry about is actually painting the score on the screen and how to do that. Okay, so if you look at your JavaScript, here are the two spots that we're going to be editing the code. We have the paint score function, and this is where you're going to be painting the score on. And right here is the check that is going to find out if the food is in the right position. So just to give you a little bit of background what's happening right here, this is similar to the other projects we've done where we have the new X and new Y. But instead of accessing the first element of the array, they're accessing the last element. Now, the way that these stack is this is the first element on the bottom, this is the second, and this is the third. Okay, so we want the position of the X and Y of the very last element, and that's what this NX and NY are. Okay, so basically if your food is going to be landing on it, then it's going to be very close to that. Alright, so that's where you're going to add this check right here. That check is where you're going to find out where your food is. Now the food is this object right here. Food.x and food.y are how you access the coordinates of that food. And then you're going to want to push the food onto your bucket array. Okay, so bucket array dot push is what you're going to want to do. Alright, so that's pretty much what you'll need for this part, for the catching of it. Now for the paint score, there are a couple of things. You'll want to make a variable that's a string where you can change that that text depending on what the score is. Okay, so in this case we have score colon space and then the actual score number. Alright, so like score text or something like that equals, and then you have to type whatever you want, and you can even add a variable, which the variable name up top is score. Okay, and so you can add score to that. Alright, so that will give you the variable. It's a string that's going to have the score connected to this, concatenated with this string right here, score. And then you'll want to change the fill style. So it'll be ctx.fill style. It's similar to what you've done before, right here, and that will change basically the pen color of your text. And then this is the command that you would use right there, ctx fill text. This is the text or the string that you're going to send in. This is the x coordinate of that string, and this is the y coordinate of where you're going to start typing that text. Alright, so I'm going to let you figure those things out. Those are the basic commands that you'll need and the ideas that you'll need to complete this project.